gentlemen, welcome to your favorite chess journal YouTube channel. Today we're gonna continue with the my opening repertoire series, and I'm gonna play 5 minutes plus 3 seconds game. See what piece we get. Okay, we got white pieces, and one of my opening repertoire is the English opening that starts with c4. Let's play c4. Okay, is this hang? Is this freezed? Oh, come on, don't do this. The game, oh, sorry, the game aborted. Okay, they got scared probably. Okay, so let's continue with the English opening. C4 it is. We've got a stronger opponent, really stronger. Against E6, we go, do we go knight F3? We've got options, this one or this one. Among these two, both are playable. I like to go knight C3 first. There are other ways to play, obviously. So the these option play allows black to play here. The one they just did, we could take, or we just instead of taking, we stop them to come here. So let's play e3, and also that allows us to recapture with our light square bishop and develop as well. And against a knight f6, here we need to make sure that our pawns are developed, our pieces are developed into their optimal square. So as far as that is concerned, we could go here or develop on knight. Both are actually playable. Today I'm going to play d4. Let's see what they plays. And they played c6. Okay, against c6, what do we do? Let's develop our this knight here. Knight f3 it is. Now, as you can see, this opening with this kind of structure and where we have our pawns like here, this has transposed into semi-Slav defense in the Queen's Gambit decline, where in Queen's Gambit decline, the pawn in black cam stays here at d6 square, and the light square bishop is actually trapped. So their light square bishop is currently at the moment is a bad bishop, but during the middle game, they have they have opportunity to develop that one. So now we need to finish our development. Where do we go? Here or here? Going here allows them to capture, and then we have to move our bishop back. That's all right. So let's go here. So they have taken. We need to retake. Let's take. So it seems that on the surface that we have wasted a tempo, but that is all right. That's part of the game. And they could come here, so we need to stop that one. Next, we're gonna castle short. Yeah, I'm just double checking. Do we have anything stronger? Oh, let's castle. Oh, by the way, I missed that one. This one would have been stronger. This square is up for grab. So yeah, the ideas from the Slav or semi-Slav defense, that's why it's very important for us. Okay, this allows us to go here. This is very important for you to keep in mind that if the opening transposes, then you gotta play that one. So here we could take, or we could push, or we could go here. Actually, that's quite aggressive of way of playing. Let's go here, attack their knight. Although they could take here first, but we're gonna be, so they have to respond to our threat. Yeah, so they dived in with their knight. And now this knight used to guard this one, so let's attack that square or the pawn here on h7, and um, they could have actually taken here, but they have decided to play h6, which is also playable. Now what do we do? Uh, we can take here or take here. I think taking both of these moves are correct, I guess so. I say I guess. Well, this one is gonna leave this pawn isolated, but here I don't like if they capture here, so let's better capture here first and see what they does. They are ahead in time, so um we need to um what I was saying, we need to be concentrating on our moves. And sorry to you guys in advance if I keep myself muted for a bit, because consider the time situation, I gotta be thinking fast. Um, some of you guys have already proposed me of playing opening repertoire moves by moves. I'm actually thinking of doing that. Say, for example, I might do a series of opening moves, video whereby I explain series of opening moves. Say, for example, English opening, there are a lot of variations. So I could come up with, say, 15 moves for each variation and then play a one or a couple of play one or a couple of games for you guys. But here in these games, you guys get to know the ideas that I'm actually actually considering. They're thinking. It's good to see that they're thinking. Right at the moment, the position is roughly equal. We have got a strong pawn here. And okay, so they have decided to take our c5 pawn. I was surprised. So let's take here. Okay, now queen takes, and what do we do? Let's put a threat here. This one is a threat now. This one is a threat because of this one. When you guys play your own games, try to create as many threats as possible. So let's develop our dark square bishop here and guard their pawn as much as possible. So I wanted to play an English opening, but this opening has transposed into Queen's Gambit decline. Let's develop our rook here. Rook belongs to open files. This is the we are scanning against their queen here. I think this move is slight inaccuracy because we have this one. And they could okay, now let's move this queen away and threat to go there. Where are we gonna go? We need to stay in this rank with our queen because this one is our weakest pawn at the moment. So let's stay here. And also to ensure there is no back rank mate, we need to make a flight square as well. Where is their queen going? If they come here, we got this one. So at this moment, this game looks rosy. Let's quickly take a look at our opponents. So they have resigned. Yeah, they're gonna be a piece down at least. Let's analyze the board quickly. That was a short and sweet victory, I must say. And okay, we made here the Stockfish 14 neural network is saying that we made one inaccuracy, one blunder. Yeah, I'm not surprised at all. But this is quite normal when you play shorter time controls. You have less time to analyze. And our opponent made one inaccuracy, free mistake. So this is important thing. Um, Free mistakes. We made 0 mistakes. Okay, I think the analysis is done. And this one is most important, average centimole loss. This is some sort of like if you play games on chess.com, the what do you call percentages, they show the accuracy. Here in leeches we got centimole loss, the lower the better. So we played better than them, as you can see from here. So let's dive into the analysis and let's go all the way back from the beginning. We wanted to play an English opening, but later this one transposed to QGD, Queen's Gambit, declined right at this moment when they play this one here. But up to this, it was an English opening, I reckon. Later I'll check it out with Leech's database. So they have taken, we took back. This kind of transaction, don't be scared, because sometimes you might be thinking that, okay, instead of me going there, why don't I go here first so that I don't lose a tempo? Well, actually, you know what? Um, Even if you come here, you're going to lose a tempo here. So it's better to develop your pieces to the optimal square, which is this one, and then take. This is quite normal. When the bishop is challenged, just go back. So we came back and they develop their bad bishop. Notice that bishop is still bad because of this one. So that is why they played here later during the game. This is what you need to do as well. Our opponent was strong and they knew what to do. And here we castled. Well, the computer doesn't like castling. Instead, it wants us to go there directly first. But castling is also, to me, is not that bad move. So they castled as well. Computer doesn't like their castling move either. Look at the eval bar. They wanted to get, computer wants them to get rid of their to make their light square bishop a good bishop instead of playing instead of castling. Computer is suggesting to go there. So a few things to learn, and we grab the center like this. And if you're allowed to do this, do it. Grab the center. These 4 squares that I've highlighted, these are the important centers. Central squares, where later on during the game, based on those, should I say, you will be able to launch an attack. Now it's not as good as it seems. Computer is not liking it, and there's already games with that. It says Vladimir Rudenko versus Igor Karpov, and where Karpov won that game. Instead, here computer wants them to go here. What is the reason why they don't like this move at the moment? Because now we could take, which was the best move that I missed, because before had they played this one, we take this one, and then well, the position is unclear where or where they could have taken this knight, and had we taken here, they would have won our light square bishop. So, which is why this move is computer is telling is bad. But we play even a worse move. Look at the eval bar. We attack their knight, but it's not too worse. Attacking is one of the major strategy that I follow in my games. Creating threats against your opponents is going to put a lot of mental pressure to them as well, and they could um, create, or they could create weakness, or they could make move. Those are not actually good. So they dived here. I don't know why the computer is telling them to dive here. I wonder going there would have been better, keeping control on this square. Anyway, they dived here, and we moved our queen here, putting pressure on this pawn. And this pawn push was a waste, as you can see, the computer is indicating. Instead, the computer wants them to grab our knight. So they played h6, and we liquidate the central pawn with their flank pawn. Computer is liking this one. I was a bit hesitant, but then I quickly calculated that if I don't take there, had they taken here, then that would have been a bit. I didn't like, actually, because of they would have this open file against our queen, and uh, for some reason, for some instinct, I didn't like that, so I took here, and they took back. Instead, taking the knight would have been better, as the computer is telling them. And then we took the knight, and we put the rook here behind here behind the light square bishop, because that's a threat of winning the queen. So they had to move their queen away, and now we had to develop and guard our dark square bishop, and guard this central pawn, which is our strongest pawn. And playing knight there was a blunder. According to computer, they should have gone there. Yeah, but I think there could have been other moves, like coming here. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, that they could have played that one, but instead they played here knight d7. That's a question mark, and we centralized our not centralized, actually put our rook here on the c file, which is an open file. Rooks always belong to the open files, and we put pressure here as well, and pressure down the file as well. So playing here was not good for them. They should have come here. Okay, they played here, and we tagged their bishop. So computer is telling them to give up their bishop. Why? I'll show you. Because had they played this one, we'd have gone here, and then goes here, then we win the bishop. Okay. Now, okay, let me go back, and okay, here they go here. Say, for example, then we come here, and we put pressure here. Where does the queen go? The queen comes here. Then we go here, winning the queen. And if the queen, I don't know, queen actually has got no squares to go. Okay, if the bishop goes here, we come here. If the queen goes here, then we have this one, and still the queen has got no squares to go. That's the one that I have quickly calculated during the game, but due to short of time, I wasn't able to explain. So we're gonna win the queen like this, and that's resignable. So which is why our opponent resigned. So that was quite a good game that we played. Due to the tactics that we saw, but unfortunately they missed, which is why we won the game. Thanks to you for watching this game. Special thanks to all of you who have subscribed. Please make sure to subscribe this game and let me know in the comment sections down below if you guys like these uh, series of opening repertoire games that I'm playing here for you guys. Hopefully, you guys are learning a lot from these games, and one day soon you'll realize that your ratings have improved if you can implement the strategies that I explained during the live games I play for you guys. End of the day, my simple suggestion is enjoy your games, focus on developing your pieces and putting your pieces in their optimal squares where they belong to before launching an attack, and always look for tactics during the games. Try to put pressure on your opponent. Always remember that attacking is easier than defending, and if you can create threats, say for example 1, 2, 3 moves in a row, if you can create first, that's gonna put a lot of mental pressure to your opponent, and end of the day, you're gonna start winning games faster. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Till the next time, take care of yourself. Bye bye.